Netherlands secure Olympic hockey double with women's gold. Koe hails U.S. golden generation. Netherlands secure Olympic hockey double with women's gold. The Netherlands completed a remarkable double in Olympic hockey on Friday when their women's team, the defending champions, beat China 3-1 in a shootout to take gold just 24 hours after the men's side had triumphed over Germany. The Dutch women, who were appearing in their sixth successive final, were made to work hard for their fifth Olympic gold medal after the Chinese held them to a 1-1 draw in regulation time. Chan Yi put the Chinese ahead after just 6 minutes, and in spite of intense Dutch pressure throughout, they appeared to be heading for their first Olympic gold. 9 minutes from time, however, ace penalty corner shooter Jibbe Janssen rifled in her 9th goal of the tournament to level the scores. Dutch goalie and Vianendel saved the first 2 Chinese efforts in the shootout, and when she kept out Ma Ning's attempt as well, the celebrations began for the army of Dutch supporters at the Yves du Manoir Stadium in Colombes. "It was fantastic," said Dutch coach Paul van As. "The Chinese did very well. It helped them scoring a nice goal quickly. It was hard to break down their defense. We attacked well. The only thing didn't work was gaining penalty corners." It is the first time ever that a nation has doubled up at the Olympic hockey, the men's team also needing a shootout to get past Germany. Marked China's second silver medal, following their success at home in Beijing in 2008. 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, we wouldn't have thought we'd be here. "This is just amazing," said their Australian coach Alison Annan, who led the Dutch to Olympic success in Tokyo before leaving in controversial circumstances in 2022. "I thought we were capable of this. I thought that we could win. They got the corner. Sometimes the luck falls your way. We did everything we could. They were just better in the shootout today." The Dutch went into the game with the wind in their sails, having won all of their pool matches, including a 3-0 victory over the Chinese, before seeing off Great Britain in the quarterfinals and Argentina in the semis. The defending champions looked odds-on favorites to take that form all the way to the podium. But it was the Chinese who opened the scoring in the 7th minute with their only significant attack of the first half, Chan poking the ball beyond Vianendel to silence the crowd, which, as has become usual with Netherlands games, was predominantly clad in orange. Dutch frustration. The Asian champions have blossomed under Annan's guidance, but they only had 3 shots on goal during the entire match, defending bravely as the Dutch came at them. The equalizer finally came 9 minutes from time when Janssen powered home a penalty corner, her 9th goal of the tournament. The Dutch continued to press but had to be satisfied with victory in the shootout. It was heartache for the Chinese to get so close to their first hockey gold, but Annan, who is in negotiation with the Chinese over a contract extension, remained optimistic when looking for the next milestone. "Gold in LA," she told reporters. "We can only look up. We've done extremely well. We have to look up and above. We have to keep pursuing a higher place on the podium." Earlier on Friday, Argentina claimed their 3rd Olympics bronze medal, their 6th medal in women's hockey, also with a 3-1 shootout win over Belgium after their 3rd-place playoff ended in a 2-2 draw. Koe hails U.S. golden generation after dominant Olympics. World Athletics chief Sebastian Coe believes the dominance of American athletes in Paris can bring the sport out of the shadows in the United States as the country builds towards the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics. With 1 full day of the track and field program remaining, the United States is on course for a record medal haul, leading the standings with 11 golds, 10 silvers and 8 bronze for 29 medals in total. Koe says Paris Olympic stars such as sprinter Noah Lyles, 400-meter hurdles gold medalist Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone and shot putter Ryan Crouser are part of a rare, golden generation of American athletes. But the challenge, Koe said, is exploiting that rich seam of talent to boost the profile of athletics in the U.S., where it remains a foothill in a sporting landscape dominated by the NBA and National Football League. Koe cited the crazy paradox that U.S. track and field stars were more likely to be mobbed in Europe, but were still in relative anonymity in their hometowns. "That's a disconnect that we all have a challenge with between now and 2028, Koe told reporters. "I was talking about that to both USA Track and Field and the USOPC, United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee. You know, all three of US are going to have to work hard on that space because if it was any other nation on the planet, athletics would be the USA's national sport. Koe said he hoped U.S. success in Paris would catapult athletics into the mainstream in the way that Britain's medal haul at the 2008 Beijing Games laid the foundation for the host nation's successful 2012 Olympics. Britain finished fourth in the medal table in Beijing with 51 medals, including 19 golds, and improved that tally to 65 4 years later, with 29 golds. Britain won a sackful of medals. It sort of took you out of the budget arguments, and people just went, "Oh my God, bring this on," said Koe, who chaired the organizing committee for the 2012 Olympics. "I'm hoping that people in America are sensing that in track and field you've got this golden generation. It's fantastic because in the past you talked about Carl Lewis, you talked about Michael Johnson, but they were very much magnesium flares in that generation. Now you're looking at a bandwidth of performers."